Abandoned dog, Trixie. When Trixie was born a Jack Russell puppy, she did not know that her life would be so bumpy. She was loved and played with children and a ball, but out of that family she would soon fall. When the silly owner let her stray without being spayed, guess what happened that day? Well, she was taken to the RSPCA and tied to a lamppost in dismay, with 7 little puppies kicking in her tummy. What a way to become a mummy. She had the pups and was kept in a cage. Life seemed bad, she was afraid. When I went to see if I could rescue a dog, her death was predicted in the RSPCA log. She was so sweet, a lovely girl, so friendly and happy, I was in a whirl. I decided right then and there she'd come with me and live without a care. I brought my other dog in to see if they would play. They ran around together and had fun right away. Before they let me take her away, they sensibly her did spay. They told me she'd be quiet and placid, not jumping around wildly like she was on acid. They said she'd be as fragile as a lady after a hysterectomy op. She nearly caught me on the hop, careering round the car that day, docile and tired. Trixie? No way. She jumped over the back seat onto my lap, got me into a right flap. Took her home, she jumped the fence, but she was just excited in her defence. She really was a lovely dog, white with patches like a chocolate log. Long thin legs made her quite tall, and husky tail bushy, not small. She was a loving, friendly girl, and to her my heart did unfurl, and after a while she had settled in, and really did sort of at me grin. She played expertly with a football. The thought of those kids missing her did me appall. How could a mum or dad abandon their kid's dog? That was so bad. Trixie became my little girl. She sat on my lap as pretty as a pearl. She sat upright and licked my face. I could not imagine life without her round the place. When my daughter opened the interior door, Trixie swiftly came upstairs to the 2nd floor. She'd get on my bed but not lie on my feet. That would have been too easy, far too neat. No, under the duvet she would get, and her nose touching mine would make me wet. She clearly had had a terrible time, but now could be happy in her prime. She was nervous as she approached a gate, and having been hurt one had clearly been her fate. She was terrified of fireworks, which are thrown so loudly by complete Burks. She walked over the field so daintily, avoiding mud most cannily. That is until you threw a ball. Then she would just forget it all and skid about and get dirty. And about that I could not get shirty. She always shed her hair short and sweet, so it was difficult to keep things neat. But Trixie brought joy and love to my life, and not even a single moment of strife. She enriched my life, and since she passed away, there's not a day that I don't think of her. Not one single day. Bless.